Next bit then is the tech. So in terms of making your business succeed for 2023, the technology that you're going to use in order to do this is going to be really paramount, I think. I mean, you know, just on this live stream. So we've got a microphone here, a Rode USB, wonderful microphone, highly recommended. We've got a Logitech 920C camera. We've got OBS, which is what we use for all our live streams. It allows me to do, you know, add images and all this fancy stuff with the menu on the side is OBS. We've got that. We've got a 2-screen setup. We've got a desk lamp. We've got lights in the background. We've got lights. We've got light coming in through the windows and so on. All that is tech. Right, maybe not light coming in through the windows, but all of that tech had to be put together. And it wasn't just put together overnight. You know, the microphone's 200 odd pounds. It's not a cheap microphone. The camera's a cheap camera, 100 quid. Logitech 920. We've had it about 4 or 5 years. Wonderful camera. Even today, it's still really good, right? We've also got some Philips Hue lights on the desk, which gives a nice warm glow as well. So we've got all the tech in place. But what other tech do we need? Like, you know, we need mobile phones. We've got headphones, which are still on charge. Don't want to overcharge them. I've got a pair of Q35 noise cancelling headphones. Wonderful for when I'm doing long pieces of work and so on. But so we've got to have this technology in place. We've got a laptop, we've got a computer, super fast computer in fact, lots of hard drive storage because obviously we're a digital marketing agency. We've also got Carbonite for backups. We've got Google Drive where we give access to all our clients to upload all their stuff. All this technology is really important to have. But what happens in a business is they don't plan any of this ahead. They're like, oh, my laptop's really slow. 4 or 5 years later, they're working on a laptop that was slow 4 or 5 years ago, and it's even slower now. And I'm like, have you got a budget allocated for that? What? Yeah. Have you got a budget allocated for a new laptop? No. Well, when do you buy a laptop? Well, I wait until the old one fails, and then I buy the cheapest piece of shit that I can, right? How efficient is that? Do you use it a lot or all the time? But you've got a really slow laptop. Yeah. Why don't you just buy a brand new laptop that's super duper fast? Oh, because it's too expensive. It's 1,500 quid down. Right. Well, how long does a laptop last? 2 years. Okay. So is that not £80 a month? Oh, I'm not paying that. How much? What's your revenue? 100 grand, let's say. Okay. So you're not prepared to pay £80 a month for your one-man business that's pulling in 100 grand for a laptop that's going to make life easier? Like, it's a no-brainer. But the problem is that people don't plan ahead. They just go, oh, I need a new laptop. Oh, it's 1,500 quid. Well, it's not 1,500 quid, is it? It's £100 a month over 15 months or whatever that's going to be. And it's the same, you know, we've got a printer and a scanner, 150 quid. Like, it's £15 a month. At some point, that's going to fail, right? Maybe in 3 years' time. So £10 a month will cover that. This is about you going back to your spreadsheet and allocating budgets. We talk about tech. It's not really about the tech. It's about your ability to manage and yourself, by the way, and manage your budgets. And if you haven't got that, you need to move back up to skills. So you've got that. And if you still, no matter what accounting course you do and what spreadsheet course you do, you still can't do it. You need to recruit the right person and resources so that you can actually have a grown-up conversation about, okay, we need to allocate money for stuff. Like, what really kind of confuses me is that it's such a disconnect between cars and other technology. A car is just a tool to get you from A to B, right? And a laptop is a tool to get you from A to B, to get the work done. And nobody looks at spending £100 a month on a laptop, but they don't mind spending 500 quid a month on a BMW. And it's like, well, how much business does your car allow you to close? Do you visit customers? No. Okay. But it makes me feel good. All right, okay. But it doesn't help you close. Mind is blown. There's a disconnect here. And this is about you planning for next year. What's this going to look like? And, well, we can't afford it. You got a £500 BMW that drives you to work, drives you home from work. You don't visit customers in it, and it's costing you 500 quid. What? So people can look at you while you sat there in traffic so you can look good? I don't get it. I just don't get it. This is, and I know I'm weird, by the way, and I get that. I totally get it. I totally get that I'm the odd one out here, right? But I don't get stuff like that. Your gym membership. Do you go to the gym? No. Okay. So you got this £500 BMW. How much do you weigh? 18 stone. Okay. You overweight? Yeah, I'm really overweight. I drink too much. I smoke too much. I eat too many pies. Right, okay. So you want to look good? Yeah. So you spend 500 a month on a BMW, yeah? Do you go to the gym? No. Shit, my CrossFit is 70 quid a month. £70 a month. I've lost 10 kilos in the last 7 or 8 months. Not a BMW at £500 a month sat out there. I wear this all day long. This is my uniform, how I look. I could spend more money and buy a nice car, spend more money and have a nice clothes, but if I'm still not peak health, how's that helping me live longer? How is it helping me close more customers? None of that makes sense, right? And we got this topsy-turvy. We need to flip it. So the money should be spent on better food, should be spent on a gym membership that you actually attend, should be spent on better tech, a good microphone, good camera, lighting. It took some time to put this together. We got this banner at the top here. We've got this thing over here with an arrow that goes up and down. We've got my name here. All that took time. We've got OBS, we've got 2 screens, we've got a microphone, we've got a camera, we've got the lights. All this takes time to look, I was going to say look good. I don't know if it looks good, right? But I think it looks good, right? So it's like, okay, we've tried all sorts of things. This is as good as it gets, by the way. And so that stuff is really important. But most people would rather put the money into a fancy car that nobody even sees. Like, do you film you in your car? No, because that would be weird. Okay. So how many people are seeing you in your car? Not many. So why are you spending 500 quid a month on a car when you could spend 500 quid a month on getting a studio built in your home to go live every day? Do you think more people are going to see you that way? Of course they are. Every time we do a podcast, we get hundreds of downloads, sometimes thousands of downloads on a podcast. And really, this podcast costs, for all the equipment, £2,000. Let's just say it's £2,000, including everything, right? It's not really that much money at all, is it? But I get the ability to go live every day and speak to people every day and have these conversations with people every day. All from the tech, not from the car. God, that was a rant, wasn't it?